Hola, hola, welcome to my video. I am Jose Cesaros, welcoming you. Hope all is well with your families. In Mexico, we were all about the family. I want to tell you a story about the wee man. Not woman, the wee man. Now the wee man, he was very, very, very small. Very, you call midget? Very, very small. Well, he go America and he get job in Texas. And when he work, he talk to peoples and they tell him, you need pistola. So they took him and he worked and he earned holsters and he two pistolas. So he have holster and two pistolas. Dos. And he was very happy, and they taught him how to shoot the guns, the pistolas. He get real good at it. He spin, throw up in the air, and catch like this, and fire like this. He very, very good. Well, we went back to the other side of Juarez, Mexico. He went over into the desert mountain areas is where he lived. And they had a cantina, and he had a burro, and he rode his burro everywhere. The burro's name was Ani, O-N-I, Ani. And he ride Ani everywhere. But he rode one day to the cantina, and he tied the reins to the post out front. They have, you know, where you tie the burros so the burros no wander off and you have no way to ride. Well, he tie and he go inside the cantina. Keep in mind now, the wee man was little bitty. So he come walking in. Well, he got inside, and when he got inside, he got some cerveza, and he was there, and there was five bandidos that rode up on burros. They come inside and they shove the doors open the cantina. And they come inside and they look around and they see bandito walk around the edge, because there was five of them. And then another one walk around the other edge of the bar. Well, the wee man, he was up on a stool. And they say, hey, hey, they walk up to him. The other two on each end. They had pulled their pistolas and they laid them down on the bars like this. One on one end, one on the other end. Well, now, wee man, he was looking, and he knows something bad up. So he looked at the senora that was running the cantina. Her name was Senora Ildia, and her husband, his name was Pedro. And anyway, Pedro was out back doing some work in the back. And she was in the front, and she know, oh no. She say, we no want no trouble. They say, shut up, cállate, bring us cerveza. So they beat on the counter, and she brought cerveza. But they walked up to wee man, and there was two of them that come up, and the other one stood right out on the edge. He had his hand by his holster for his pistola. Well, the other two, they walked up, one on each side, each of his shoulders of the wee man. And they say, hey, are you a burro out front? He says, sí, señor, sí. Es mine burro. And it's my burro, and that's mine. His name, Ani. They say, okay, well, we want your dinero, we want your holster, and we want your pistolas. Both of these pistolas. Give us your guns now. And give us your dinero. And give us your cerveza. Huh? Wee man, he crawled down off that. Remember, he little. His sombrero was bigger than he was. So he climbed down off and he backed up, and they kind of moved out a little bit. And he hollered, draw! He pulled out his pistola like this. He got two of them, rode around, and the ones on the end, he did like this and fire. He got both of them bandidos, and the other bandito was standing by the door like this with his pistola. He turned around and he ran out the door. Well, wee man, he run out front too, and he run to his burro because you see, the wee man, he have a rifle on his burro. So he pulled his rifle out. The rifle was a 40-40 back then, and they call it the peep squeak, the bulleto. And he sat like this with his rifle, and as the bandito went up, he fired his rifle. When he did, the bandito fell off the horse, so he got the bandito too. So you know what the wee man do? He go and get all the dinero off the banditos and drag the bodies out of the salon, way out front, as far as he could from the saloon, cantina. And he take their dinero and go back in, and he pile it all up on the counter. Well, Pedro come in because he heard all that going on. What going on? And he put all that money on there, and he tell Ildia, this is for you. And he go back out there, and he get saddlebags off the burros, and there was mucho dinero in the saddlebags, gold and silver coins. So he took one big bag with him. The rest he gave to Ildia and Pedro, and he say, get three of the burros, and you keep them for you, and you sells or whatever you want. I take dos burros with me. So he went out and he got the burros, and him and Ani, his burro, they left. And he went back to his home. And that is the story of the wee man of Mexico. Many, many years ago. This is in the 1800s. You hit like button, subscribe, no? I see you on next video. Adios. That was the story of the wee man of Mexico.